Right next to me is a 2-row, 5-seater mid-size family SUV for only $32,000. This is the 2024 Volkswagen Tiguan S, the base level trim Tiguan, but it has some pretty cool features. This is all-wheel drive, and it has some pretty nice things in the inside and the outside. I'll be taking you through the ins, the outs, the back, and showing you all about it to see, is it worth it? Before I get started, I want to say a huge thank you to Executive Volkswagen in North Haven, Connecticut. Their information will be linked down in the description below. So let's get right into it and talk about the front of this vehicle. You got a big Volkswagen logo in chrome right there. Everyone knows what you're driving. Chrome trim pieces all along the grille here. And this is actually airflow to the engine. So it has airflow up here and airflow down there. So a ton of airflow to this engine. And these little dots here are all the parking sensors. So when you come close to something, it's actually in the back also. So when you come close to something, it'll beep at you saying, hey, don't hit that, stop. So if I drove up to this camera where you guys are, it'll beep at me. And this little piece right here is actually just plastic. There's no airflow here. But then up top, you have LED headlights, LED daytime running lights, and LED turn signals in a $32,000 vehicle. So that's pretty cool. So the key fob is pretty ordinary with lock, unlock. You got a trunk opener, but it doesn't open the trunk. It just unlocks the trunk. So you hit it again and it kind of blinks. So I don't know why they got that, but you have a panic button and then there's a key. But this key is just for emergency uses because there's little buttons on the door handles, which I'll get to, and in the inside, this is a push to start. There is turn signals built into the mirrors, so when you do the turn signals, you do the hazard lights, those light up. And then here, this is pretty cool. So now it's locked. I showed you earlier, I got the key in my pocket, I just hit this button, and it just unlocks. I hit it again, and I walk away, it's locked. And this vehicle is riding on 17-inch rims with all-season weather tires. Under the hood, this vehicle is powered by a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine producing 184 horsepower and 221 foot-pounds of torque, all going through an 8-speed automatic transmission, and all that power is going up all 4 wheels. And this engine gives this vehicle a combined 25 miles to the gallon. Open up the rear door, you're greeted to somewhat nicer materials. You still have hard touch plastic up here, but softer kind of leathery type material than even down here for the armrest. This whole thing is this leather type material. Plastic all down here. We got 2 speaker grills in the back, and then an incredible size storage compartment to put snacks, water bottles, but the storage continues with storage in here. So just by the seats here, there's extra storage. You can put like a map, whatever you want there. That is very cool. I don't see a lot of vehicles having little storage off to the side. And hopping in, you do have cloth seats since this is the lower trim. It's all cloth seats, but it's still very nice, comfortable. You have incredible legroom. That's set to where I am. I'm 5'8", so I'm not the tallest, but it's set to where I am, and that is insane. So let's say if you even put this back more, you still got a lot of room, and headroom is incredible. Let's see, there is a middle hump. How is the middle seat? Well, you do have to kind of man spread. This would not be comfortable, so you do have to put your legs there. But look at how much leg room the other person would have. So 3 people can probably fit pretty comfortably in this vehicle. You have AC vents, this little storage compartment, which is really nothing. That's like, doesn't even do a finger length down there. So I don't know what the point of that is. But open this up, you have a cigarette lighter. So I guess if you I don't think you could prop your phone, but maybe you could. And you do have a cup holder armrest in this vehicle. Pull that down. It's very nice and plush. 2 cup holders. I guess you can put a little thing in the middle there also. It's very nice and comfortable. Up here, there's light controls, so you can just hit that. You have light controls. And then off to the side, these are the grab handles. So if your friend's going absolutely crazy while driving, you can just hold on. Before moving on, I want to say 2 more things. There's this button right here, and you can put down the middle seat. So you can have more room to the trunk, have your own armrest instead of using the other one, whatever you want to do, but that's pretty cool. Not a lot of vehicles do that. And then I know in the higher trims, you can push these seats forward and back to give more trunk space, but I don't think you could do it. There is a lever, but when I pull it, nothing happens. So I don't know why there is a lever. I guess they just use that, the same thing, same seats from the higher trims. Open up the front door is totally different than the rear door. You got soft touch plastic up here, this cool trim, this chrome trim piece there, more kind of leathery type material than a leather for the armrest there. Down here, you got incredible storage. You can put a water bottle, some snacks, speaker grill down there, speaker grill up here. And then those window controls are all one touch. So one touch down, it goes down, one touch up and it goes up. And the mirrors are actually heated. Turn on the push to start, and you are greeted to an 8-inch digital gauge cluster. Now, the sticker for this car says it's non-configurable, but I don't know what they mean, because you can go to view and change absolutely everything of this car. And then if you even want more, hit that, and you could say, oh, no, I want no display. Take that away. Go off to the side. You could say no display for that. Have driving data, distance, time, average, audio. So you could have your audio displayed there. So you want music displayed there, you have that. You could take that off if you want. There's so many features. I don't know why they say it's non-configurable, because there's a ton of stuff. This vehicle has a leather wrapped steering wheel. It is actually not heated. The higher trims are heated. This one's not. But you have the, infotainment controls there for your digital gauge cluster. And then over here on the side is a lot of your safety controls. This has adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, pedestrian warning. So if pedestrians are coming off in the front of you, it's going to beep and warn you, and it'll show you on the screen here. This has blind spot monitoring, and it has rear stuff also. So when you back up, it'll beep at you and say, hey, stop, slow down. And then also you put into reverse, and you've got a backup camera, but their trajectory lines don't move on this. And actually, before I forget, you have your auto light switch, and then hit this, and you got secret storage in there. So hide what you want. So the touchscreen in this vehicle is pretty small. It's only 6.5 inches, but it has everything you want. So size doesn't really matter, because it has Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, all the different stuff you want. Radio, it's actually, it's pretty convenient. Instead of just, the bigger thing, it's smaller, has everything you want. Down here, you have physical AC controls, all physical, nice dials, not through the touchscreen like other vehicles like people don't like. It's 3-way heated seats on both the front and the, driver's and the passenger seats down there. Your push to start button, spot to put your phone. It's not a wireless charging pad. The higher trims do have that though. 2 USB-C ports, cigarette lighter port, and then your parking brake. You have your auto start stop button. People can turn that off. I know a lot of people don't like that, so just boop, turn it off. Then this is all your drive modes. So just go here, just flick it to the side, and then it changes all the different drive modes. You can see the little road, the mountain, for off-road, for normal, sport, comfort. It all changes there. It even changes on the touchscreen. Dual cup holders, a spot to put maybe another phone there, and then your leather armrest here, lift that up, and wow, that is actually a really deep storage pocket, so you can put whatever you want in there. Coming around to the rear of the Tiguan, it's just as simple as the front. You've got LED taillights, LED turn signals, big Volkswagen logo in the back, Tiguan, you got your 4Motion badge over there, and then this is pretty cool. The trim like a bumper guard, more like a trunk guard, so when you're taking stuff out, it doesn't damage it. You've got a third LED brake light up there with the little roof spoiler, and then your wiper. To open up the trunk, you have to do it manually, hit this button and lift it up. It's on hydraulic, so it's still very easy that it's not automatic. And let's see, can I fit in here? And yes, I totally can. I think I can fit 2 of me in here. And the space in the whole vehicle, like I showed you earlier with all the different spaces, carries in the trunk. There's space on this side, there's little space on this side. And then if you want more space, there's these little levers here. Just pull them, kind of hard to pull, but the rear seats go down. So you could simply fold the second row seats down, and then let's see, does this come with a spare tire? Lift this up. And this comes with a full-size spare tire. Some other vehicles don't even come with spare tires anymore, so that's a 1-up. And that was a quick review of the 2024 Volkswagen Tiguan S. Do you like it, or do you absolutely hate it? And do you think it's worth the $32,000? Let me know in the comments below. And please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to keep updated with more content. And a huge thank you to Executive Volkswagen of North Haven, Connecticut for allowing me to use this vehicle for the day. Their information will be linked down in the description below.